Hi, I'm CJ. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a psych major and a crime and justice minor.
Hi, I'm Lucy. I am also a sophomore, and I am dual majoring in economics and art history.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm a statistics major and have a minor in entrepreneurship.
And hi, I'm Derek, and I am a junior studying pharmaceutical sciences.
All right, so our group is called Studiami, and what we're trying to do is create an app that'll be used hopefully by Michigan students. So the main problems or issues that our project is trying to address is that college students, especially at big universities like Michigan, where all the classes are really big, they find it hard to connect with all their unknown fellow classmates in the same class as them to form study groups. And then also college students have limited access to connect with students who have previously taken a class, whether they need help or ideas about taking a class, and then there's no current app or website on the market which can enable students to view professor ratings, compare and analyze previous course evaluations, check class tips, form study groups all at the same time. So this is kind of what we're trying to do with our
app. Building on what CJ said, today we're going to be covering the early research of the app, which was a survey we conducted, the early prototype, the pivotal interview with a professor that one of our teammates knows, and then the current prototype along with our future plans for the app. So the two questions that are highlighted on this page are, will you use an app that connects you to previous students in your classes that you're interested in taking? An overwhelming 92% said yes. And then the second question here is, will you use an app that lets you connect with classmates and study together? And again, 87% said yes. These are not the only questions we asked, of course. Another question we asked was if they find it hard to find their classmates outside of class, and more than 50% did say yes as well, along with whether or not they're familiar with the expectations, materials, or difficulty of a class before enrolling, and 60% of people did not know the expectations, difficulty, or materials. So we feel like our app will be able to fulfill a lot of needs on campus and provide a effective form of study group and to ensure effective studying.
So, in the leadership lab, we depended on the input of our classmates and our market research to design the early prototype. As you can see, our early prototype has some functions, but it's very bare bone. It featured a main page, a search page, a create group page, a group chat page, and a profile page that you could use. With this early prototype, I approached one of my professors, who was a Harvard graduate when Zuckerberg was still in college. Professors, we see professors encouraging the usage of our app in order to connect students and further their learning. This professor saw that our app was familiar to Facebook in its prototype days when it was designed for students at Harvard. So we looked at what Facebook looked like at its early stages in order to find inspiration for our next round of features.
So during the BLI lab, we incorporated a lot of people's idea on how to improve our app to create to help Michigan students excel in their college study experience. So there are three main features, and the first feature is PC study group creation. So in the main page, you can see a add button. So when you click on it, you can just create the study group by typing in the name and the class and when do you want to study and where do you want to study. And then you can also invite friends who are also in the same class, and then it just help people to create a group whenever and where they want. And the next feature is that next page please. And the next main feature is that people can search on the class, study tips, and professor rating in this app. So in this search function, you can see that you can check the coursework load and then the difficulty, and then maybe how you can succeed in by seeing other people's comment and how you can get a solid A, and then how you can just prepare to deal with your homework, etc. So it just provides you a pretty good study resources here. And then also there's a main feature is that you can save your research and compare it later. So next page, please. So here's where you can get a comparison on the class that you want to take in the next couple semester. So just by clicking in 2 class or 3 class that you want to compare, you can see the grading distribution and then the difficulty distribution, and then also the workload. So it just helps you provide better advice how you can better manage your schedule next semester. And the last main feature is that you can connect with people who have previously taken this class, and then people who share the same interests with you, or maybe people who want to pursue the same career with you. So this app can help Michigan students to stay connected, and then help the senior people to give like better advice to freshmen who just don't know any more beside the skill, and then how the freshmen can excel their college life. So that's are the main feature of our apps.
And thank you for listening to our presentation, and we're excited to meet you guys soon.